Johnny West, Miss West to you. Today's video is for my incoming college freshmen, my students that are still in college but you're getting ready to graduate, and my poohs who are no longer students because you already graduated. Big degree, big bag, big career, big money, everything big, you know the vibes, big Western in this thing, you know. No, but for real, college is no walk in the park. I encourage everybody to go. If you're thinking about it, just go for the experience. Even if you don't stay, just go to say you went, experience it, and be like, nah, that ain't for me. But don't let nobody get up in your ear and be like, oh,
college is a scam. It's a waste of money. You don't even need a degree to do that.
Tell them cut it. Go because you want to go. Not because your mama, daddy, sister, grandma, grandpa, best friend,
cousin from up the street that ain't even really your cousin
want you to go. College is expensive at the end of the day, but I always tell people it's an investment in yourself. So if you go and do what you're supposed to do, it's going to pay out in the end, or it might not. If you go and enjoy it, I love that for you. If you go and you hate it, man, forget about it. Because I've been there before and I know how it goes. I graduated in 3 years. You heard it right, 3 years. No, it was not easy, but I knew what it took to lock in, get it done, and get up out of there. For the remainder of this video, I'm just gonna be giving you tips, tricks, hacks, and whatever you need to get you through the remainder of your school year or even get you started if this is your first year of college. And if you are no longer in school anymore, I got you too because I'm in that position right now. So
I'm like, I'm the go to this is the school talk.
okay, before I get into it, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, post it on your social media, and tag me in it. Let me know you rocking with me. Don't mind the trapper. I got my notes on here. That's another video. I gotta let y'all know how Walmart did me. They did me wrong. I'm gonna let y'all know in another video. But for now, let's get into it. The first thing on my list is choose your roommate wisely. A moment of silence for all the crap I done been through with roommates. Listen, having a roommate could either be a blessing or it could be a curse. I personally would encourage you to get a roommate because your roommate could end up being your long life best friend, like your kick it buddy. You want to go out, you can always depend on your roommate, or it could be a learning lesson and I'm never living with nobody again. It could go either way, but I definitely would encourage incoming freshmen. I'm sorry, I should have warned y'all. I be talking fast. To get a roommate if you never had a roommate before, because 9 times out of 10 y'all both new, ain't never been in a situation before, and y'all can help each other get through whatever y'all need to get through. So it's clutch from that aspect for sure. Some people are just not meant to live with other people, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Your university should offer some type of roommate matching system or some type of survey to make sure that y'all are compatible enough to live in the same room together, because them dorms are. So if you're gonna be living this close to somebody, you gotta somewhat get along with them. And if you don't, you're gonna have to go downstairs and let them know, hey, y'all gotta make something shake. This ain't gonna work, period. The second thing on my list is make a schedule that you can stick to. It's so easy to walk up in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. You get there and it be a whole different ballgame. One of the biggest misconceptions for incoming students is they be like, yeah, I used to wake up for high school and go to high school at 7, 8 a.m. So they think they can do the same in college.
No.
When I say it's a different ball game, I am not lying. You are not going to be able to get up at 7 in the morning to make it to class at 8 like you used to do in high school, especially when you done had a long night of partying or a long night of studying. You just, if you know that you are not a morning person, do not pick early morning classes that you are not going to make it to, because attendance is key. Attendance is a grade. So you can go and do good on all your tests, all your homework, all them quizzes, but if your attendance grade is bad, your grade will go expeditiously at that. It's super important to get to know your staff, get to know your professors, get to know your advisor, get to know your RA, get to know anybody that has more authority than you, because at the end of the day, they will be able to help you when you need it. I forgot to say it, but that was number 3 on my hit list. Number 4 is do not procrastinate. I know you probably heard it 1,000 times. They was not lying to you. Some of my best work was done last minute, but it didn't feel good during the last minute, having to wake up hours before class start trying to get something done, or staying up later at night when I could have had it done. Now, I ain't saying just run home like a speed racer and then try to get this work done. I mean, hey, that's cool. But next thing, you be like, okay, I'm gonna do it later. Okay, later turn, okay, I'm gonna do it tonight. Tonight turn into, all right, I'm gonna do it first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning turn into, man, I'm just going to take a late grade on this because I can't get it done. That's what you don't want to do. That's what you want to avoid. Do not take a nap. Do not take no nap. While your brain is still working, go home and get that work done. Don't even go in your room. Go straight to the library or go straight to, like, if y'all got a computer lab in y'all building, somewhere other than y'all room. If you do just have to go in your room because you don't got nowhere else to go or you don't want to go nowhere else, use your desk, sit on the floor. Do not get in that bed because I promise you, you gonna get in that bed, pull out that phone, get the scrolling, eyes get the burning. Next thing you know, you not. You wake up, it's time to go to class. It's the whole next day. You just slept the whole day away. I don't even know what number I'm on no more, but this one is just to piggyback off of what I was just talking about. Don't do homework in the bed either. Because you're going to fall asleep, you're going to get comfortable, and you just can't think that well when you're in the bed because all you're thinking about is going to bed. Laying back, relaxing. Oh, you deserve this nap. Let me just stretch out for a second. Do your homework at a desk. Do your homework at the library, like I said, in the lounge. Go to your friend room. Don't get in their bed either. Like, it's cool to get comfortable. Just don't get in the bed comfortable because you get in the bed comfortable, you ain't gonna want to get up. Your brain ain't gonna want to get up. I gave up on the number thing, y'all. I don't know if this 5, 6, 7. I'm leaning more towards 6, but I don't know. I lost track. The next thing on my list is do not let them bad grades define you. Do not let them bad grades set the tone for the rest of your semester. Because once you start thinking negative and you lose your motivation, that's exactly what you're going to be putting out. Bad work, negativity. That's what you don't need. You got the rest of the semester to make up for them grades. Do that extra credit. If they let you turn in your work, turn that work in, even if it's for a lesser percentage of what it would have been worth if you would have turned it in on time. Some points is better than no points. Do the work. This goes along with what I was saying earlier when I said get to know your staff. Get to know your professors. Some professors accept late work, some of them don't, and some of them will accept it and will not. So much percentage off, you will feel like, man, it ain't even worth doing. Still do it because you never know when you're going to need them extra little points because you didn't do what you're supposed to do from jump. So get in good with your professors. Get in your professor good side. Read that syllabus. Know they rules in and out because sometimes they will try to flip stuff on you. So if you know they syllabi better than they know it, listen, you done caught you one with that.
I hate to pause the video, but I gotta do it. If you ain't did it already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it to your friend, sister, cousin, put it on your social media, tag me in it, I'ma repost it. Yeah, do your big one for your girl, period. Show up and show out, because I would do the same for you.
The next thing on my list is very important, and I feel like it should be talked about way more than it is now. That negative stigma that come with it needs to be
Trashed.
If you want to change your major, pooh, change that major because ain't nobody got to take them classes but you. People have in their mind that, oh, they want to be this, they want to be that. Get there, start taking them classes and be like,
Nah, this ain't for me.
change that major. It's going to save you some money. Do not waste no money on some classes that you don't like or you know you don't want to do that at the end of the day. If you do want to change your major, do it early. The earlier, the better. If you get in them classes day one and you know you don't like it, drop them classes, add some classes, do something, do it early. Early is key. Do not wait until second semester, sophomore year to decide you don't want to do what you're doing no more. You done already took classes, and if you want to do something else and it's totally different from what you originally wanted to do, that's a whole new set of classes that you're going to have to take, which is going to put you
Behind.
You're going to have to take summer semester. You're going to have to do an extra semester. So I know people that had to do an extra year because they just decided last minute that they wanted to change their major. Okay, now to the fun stuff. All the stories you hear about how college is fun and it's lit, it's true, especially your freshman year. Your freshman year be the best year. Ask anybody in college. I wait. They going to tell you the same thing. They freshman year was the best year for a couple of different reasons. I'm telling you, them parties be... If you choose a good school, them parties be... My school ended up being lame, like, after the first semester. But that first semester, it was lit tea, honey. I was going out every week. I was getting turned up Tuesday to Sunday. I'm telling you, the only rest day I had was Monday. Because everybody hates Mondays. But that's the only time I was sitting down in my room. My freshman year, I was out. I was kicking it. I was with the big dogs. Get out of your room. Go to parties. Go to events. Do not let your freshman year pass you by because you want to stay sheltered and you want to stay in the room. My whole first day, not even... Here I go. Being Motormouth Maybell. My first day, like move-in day, when everybody was out socializing, getting to know each other, I was up in my dorm room. Me and my mama was sitting in my dorm room. I did not go out. I missed a big opportunity to meet so many people, but I made up for it. So when you see flyers for parties, if you feel safe, go to them. When you see organizations having events, Go to them. You in college. These are the best years of your life. You're definitely going to make some of the best memories of your life. I won't say these are the best years because, hey, it could go either way. And I'm just being honest. But you definitely going to meet some good and bad people. You're going to have some good and bad memories. But these, like, you know, your selfish years when you up in college, like, yeah, you got to do your big one. But you entering adulthood, like, for real, for real. So kick it while you can because, listen, take it from me. Once you ain't in college no more, it gets real in the field. Wouldn't lie to you. When you do go out, meet new people. Like, have an open mind. Like, these are people from all walks of life. You never know who you're going to run into. You could meet a best friend from France. You could have somewhere to travel. You just never know. And it's good for networking because you never know when you're going to need them people. Like, hey, you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And that comes in handy. Like, it's really clutch. You see these orgs having events, go see what they're about. Go see what the membership process is. Get involved. Like, you will never know who you meet in these organizations and what kind of connections they have outside of the organization. And it's fun. Like, you don't want to make college all about,
oh, I have to do my homework and get good grades and go home and just party.
you know. College is also about networking. Get into these organizations. Get some credentials behind your back. Some of these organizations, them names carry weight. Don't be like me and wait until the last minute to get into organizations. Like, I got into every organization that I wanted to get in except for one, and that was just because I ran out of time. Like, I was finna graduate. So it's just like, why would I get into this organization knowing I wasn't going to be able to stick around? Like, yeah, I was still going to stick around and do the work, but I'm no longer, a student. So it's just like, dang, I can't even enjoy the full benefits of being in this organization. So the other thing I want to talk about that's not really talked about outside of college is like food and the struggle. Like, have snacks in your room. If your mama got a link card or y'all got some extra money, get snacks solely for the room. Because you don't want to keep using, my school, we call it swipe. You don't want to keep using your swipe or your meal card, getting that high stuff, overpriced stuff, when you could eat what's in your room. Like, yeah, you want to go, to the cafe or whatever and have dinner, breakfast, lunch with your friends and all that. But all that unnecessary spending, listen, you're going to have to cut it down because that money go fast. And I'm not lying when I say that stuff be over freaking priced. You need to save as much money as you can. If you drive a car, you ain't an Uber driver. Them friends, that's just your friends. They ain't really your friends. They your friends because you got a whip. And they don't have one. All the parties, they know you gonna drive because you got that whip and you want to go. They don't got no whip, so you like, all right, I'll drive. But don't keep driving your car. That's gas money that you got to put up in your car. If they ain't offering no gas, they can't ride. I don't care. You don't know these people. I mean, if you want to let them ride for free, cool. Because I used to do that too. Like, I barely even ask for gas. Like, I don't think I ever asked for gas. I never asked for gas. Literally, if my friends needed me to take them somewhere, then yeah, they were offering. Sometimes I just be like, nah. Sometimes I would really need it because I'm a college student.
I'm broke, baby. I'm broke too. Like, I don't care if it's $5. I need that. My tank need that. Every penny counts. So listen.
I wouldn't lie to you. If you bringing your car to school, just know that that's going to bring unwanted company and unnecessary gas. So many people going to just come out the woodwork acting like they want to be your friend for real. They don't really want to be your friend. They just want to be cool with you because you got a car. A lot of people do not have cars in college. Like, you would think if you have a car, you would think other people would have a car, or at least majority of people would have a car. No, like, I think I was the only one with a car, like, for the first 2 years of college. Like, I was doing all the driving, going to all the parties, and like, if they was in walking distance, sometimes we would just be like, forget it, like, we'd walk, because I just get tired of driving all the time, and it's just too much. Like, if you put a mileage on your car, you gotta fill up your tank. Like, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. If something happens to your car, people are gonna treat you just like that.
That's your car. You gotta worry about it.
It's my car now and I gotta worry about it, but you weren't worried about when you wanted to get to that party. But now that I need you or I need some help or something wrong with my car, like, you ain't really messing with me for real. That's the downside of it. Friends gonna come and go. From day one, I give it to 3 weeks. That quick, friends come and go. Like, don't let nobody take advantage of you. I done gave you tips, advice, and whatever you're going to need as an incoming student to get you ready for your first year of college. And really, I set you up for the rest of college if you just take what I say and apply it. You're going to fail some tests. You're going to fail some quizzes. You're going to be sick. You're going to be homesick. All type of stuff. Like, you're going to be hungry. But it's only going to make you stronger at the end of the day. And when you get that, it's going to make it worth it. I'm telling you, like, all your trials and tribulations is going to make it worth it. Like, walking across that stage, seeing your family out there, everybody crying, and so happy. Like, it's just gonna make it all worth it. So I'm gonna wrap this video up and I'm gonna make a part 2 for my people that's still in college, getting ready to graduate, and my people that's already graduated college and they trying to adjust to life outside of college. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with your, what I say, friend, sister, brother, cousin that ain't really your cousin. You just grew up with them. Share it to your social media, tag me in it. I'm gonna repost it. It's Johnny A. West, Miss West to you. I'm out.